Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 19th of June for the Sun or the Ascendant. I'm going to share some standout details that we can all collectively relate to, but please stay with me. I will go through each of the 12 zodiac signs in much greater detail. Now this week sees a transition. We have the Sun emerging from its new moon in Gemini at the end of last week, compromised by the sluggish and draining vibe of Neptune initially, but then by Wednesday we have the summer solstice and the Sun makes its way into the sign of Cancer. This is an incredibly important event in the overall astrological calendar. Western tropical astrology is based on the seasons. So this is the start of a seasonal quadrant 2, and it's an influence which basically lasts for the next 13 weeks, despite the fact the Sun only being in Cancer for 4 weeks. We also, however, have a lot of energy going on between Mercury and Venus across Monday and Tuesday, all week between Mercury and Mars, but later in the week Mars gets into a much more turbulent right angle with the disruptive energies of Uranus. So what will this mean for your zodiac sign? Please stay with me for more. If you are a new visitor, thank you for joining me. I've been doing these weekly videos for about 13 years and it does take a lot of prep, so I'd be honoured if you would subscribe. If you're a returning visitor, thank you for joining me once more. If you'd like to get your free weekly horoscope fired to your device, please see the subscription link beneath this video. Also, if you would like to ascend above this zodiac broadcast and embrace the power of more serious astrology, if you give me 3 pieces of personal birth data of time, date and place of birth, I can provide for you your life roadmap report. This will help you to gain much more intimate understandings of the patterns that have played out in your life so far. But in my package of 30% off, you can also get your 12-month personal forecast, totally unique to you. Don't know your time? You can buy my solar package with the same benefits. Again, please see the link below. So Cancer, your week commencing the 19th of June forecast has at its heart a truly momentous and exciting event. The summer solstice and the return of the Sun to your sign for the first time in 11 months is something that's really going to recharge you in a truly positive way. But at the end of last week, the new moon was really accentuating a very sensitive set of influences. So if you start this week feeling, that everything is a little bit overwhelming, it wouldn't be a complete surprise. And yet the Sun's return to Cancer will help you to start to move into the moment. Perhaps you have been considering events from your past, or perhaps the fallout from situations which you may have felt you've had little control over. The emotional impact on those has been quite striking, I feel. And yet there is energy still through the role of Mercury in its angle to Venus and also Mars. The things you've done in the past can also come back to you in a very constructive and positive way, particularly in the second half of this week. But Mars in your second house is also bringing out the fighter in you when it comes to going for what's the best to protect your interests, particularly around finances. And it is in a rather abrasive right angle to Uranus in your sector of friendship and long-term planning. There could be a row or a disagreement with someone who sees something in a radically different way to you. But it may be best, despite your disinclination to have conflict, to actually get this matter truly out into the open. Because as the week draws to a close, I feel that your confidence, your conviction, your sense of what's right for you, your single-mindedness, which is often a huge quality trait that you have that I feel is often underestimated, that tenacity, that's really going to come back to the fore. So you may start this week feeling a little bit suboptimal, as they say, but I think you're going to end this week feeling much more bullish and wanted to take charge and get a firm grip of your life direction.